good morning, good afternoon, maybe even evening. Who knows when you like to watch this video. Hello to all of our YouTube family. I want to show you this watch strap we just finished, or I did, on 3 different watches. Here it is. First about the watch strap. This is a Terra rivet. There's another Terra rivet. Terra rivets are lead-free and very little expensive rivets, not cheap. This is our watch strap. We call this dog ears. I don't know how this comes about that. It is just finished. It will go to the customer, but I demo it on these different watches for you to see. This is on a Rolex Sea Dweller. This is quite an expensive watch. It's a 22 lug, so it's a newer Sea Dweller. Rolexes are by themselves are expensive watches. This is a sharp watch, and we have that for demo purposes or making a strap for it. Even so, I don't know on what watch this strap will live on. It has a 22 millimeter lug, a floating keeper, and I like it very much on all these watches I'm going to show you on. The Sea Dweller in itself is one of my favorites. We have that since once a while. I don't put the lug bars in when I demo the strap, because I do one-handed videos. One hand is showing you, and the other one is holding the iPhone. So I need to operate this one-handed. So let's just do that, and I'll pull that strap out and exchange the watch. Perhaps just put that aside. I want to show you a little bit. Here's another Terra rivet for the floating keeper. Here's our stamp, Müller and Son. This is Crawford Irish linen. It's a very nice material. It's waxed, so it doesn't take on dirt. Our straps are handmade. And we developed something we call and we coined that phrase, contour cut. The strap here is very stout, and here I don't want to call it thin, but it's thinner. So when this has the same build when you close the strap, so you don't have a ridiculous high thickness when you create stout watch straps like Müller and Son does, like we do here. Then in our micro business, you can call it, then we had to think about this for a moment. So sometimes when I operate here this one-handed watch exchange, the video starts to look a little bit weird. But this is another 22 millimeter, and also let's excuse this for a second. So now we got it on there. This is a Tudor. A Tudor is essentially also a Rolex. It's just like Rolls Royce and Bentley. Tudor is the less. It's like the Bentley of the Rolls Royce. They say who drives a Rolls Royce has money, and who drives a Bentley really has money. Well, they both have really money, but you get the point. And this is the same thing. This is a Tudor. It's a little bit understating. I like that very much. On also I like understatements in fashion or almost anything. But anyway, this is on also very classical watch. This watch strap, this is red, as you can see, and this is it's a beautiful leather. Our customer requested the darkest cut. When I cut on the hide, I can decide a little bit which cut I take. The hides are big, it's organic material, and they have a shade throughout. And I picked the darker cut, so he gets what he wants. I'm gonna demo it now on the next watch. I'm trying to do that as good as possible and without dropping these expensive little watches. Now this watch is a Seiko watch, and they call that, excuse the weirdness of the look of the video for a moment, but that's how I need to do it in order to do this one-handed. This people call this lovingly the Arnie, after Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's named Arnie. He wore this watch in all his blockbuster movies like The Predator and he has quite a view. I'm not a movie buff, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, they call this watch the Arnie. It's also quite a valuable little thing. It's vintage. I restored that watch, so we have it here for our demo purposes. But I wanted you to see a very a beautiful all the straps I make have a vintage feel to it, simply because we use horween leather and our handcraft our things, and that by itself is vintage. And so I wanted you to see that on a modern watch, where I gotta say though, amongst the modern watches, this is also a vintage watch, but you still can see that these straps look very, very good on just about anything. Well, that's what I feel. The again, contour cut, there's more stout here, less stout here. This is built to fit. I think this is for 575, a 5 and 7, 5 inches and 3/4, 5 3/4, a wrist. And that's then the root hole is the center hole here that corresponds with the actual wrist size, and then you have an adjustment, 1/2 inch up, 1/2 inch down, that gives you overall 1 inch of adjustment, because during the day you might want to get it tight or not so tight. I do not know on what watch this strap will live on, but the lugs are drilled in some watches higher up or lower. The cases are thicker and thinner, and that also needs a little bit adjusted. The holes are in 1/4 increments, so here you have that, and if I can get these watches back up here without dropping them. Please look us up, MüllerandSon.com. Oh yes, and like and subscribe. I forget to say that so often. MüllerandSon.com or Müller and Son on eBay. I think we're on eBay for about 15 years now. and we still are a micro company. This is all about quality. It was not about the growth of or making as much money as possible, but just to work and enjoy and make a good quality product. So our company stayed micro. It's basically a family business that my wife and I are doing since, well, for sure 15 years, and I think we have close to 5,000 transactions on eBay, and you can read our comments. They're well enough to be read and mentioned. Thank you very much for purchasing a watch strap at Müller & Son, and for watching the little videos, and your trust and the support. These watch straps last a long time, and they age very well. They develop a beautiful patina, and please buy another one if you like, a different color for a different one of your watches. This guy in the back is Buddha. Well, it's the god of prosperity, really, but most people know him under Buddha, and that's okay too. Buddha is a title. And in the background, you hear my neighbor's chickens. They're noisy birds, but they're also beautiful, and they lay eggs. Yum, yum. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your watch hobby, and let us be part of it, and thank you. Bye bye.